Thanks for tuning in to our how-to series for digital resources, brought to you by Innisfil Idea Lab and Library. I'm Teresa from the Customer Experience team, and I'll be walking you through today's tutorial on how to use Mango Languages on your Android device. Mango Languages is a great resource that we have available through the Innisfil Library because it's an interactive language learning experience and also focuses on teaching you practical conversation skills, which can help you to jump straight into connecting with other people. You can access Mango Languages from your smartphone, tablet, or computer. That way, whether you're at home, on your lunch break, or out for a walk, you can be learning a whole new language wherever you are. Mango Languages suggests popular languages like Spanish and French to make it easy for you to get started, but also offer a search option so that whether you want to learn Croatian, Haitian Creole, or even how to talk like a pirate, it's right there at your fingertips to find what you're looking for. There's a mix between listening and reading. That way you can get a feel for how a language is meant to be communicated in both written and spoken situations. Mango Languages lets you record yourself speaking so that you can compare it with their sample audio to ensure that you've got that pronunciation down pat. You can fine-tune how to properly enunciate tricky new vocabulary with this neat feature. Not only does Mango Languages teach you this vocabulary, they also teach you the grammatical structure relevant to each lesson, helping you to feel confident when you put your new skill into practice. One of my favorite features is a little something they call culture notes. This feature tells you about when and why you might use a certain phrase or word depending on social and cultural context, which helps you to have a deeper and more personal understanding of the language. And for all the visual learners out there, Mango Languages likes to use color coding to help you make connections between the language you're learning and the language you already know. This helps you to understand the mechanics and grammatical structure of both languages. No matter what language you're learning or whether you want to pick it up for fun or out of necessity, you can access Mango Languages for free with your library card. If you don't have a library card with us yet, don't worry, we've got you covered. You can now sign up for a digital membership and get instant access to all of our ebooks, digital movies, magazines, learning tools, and more. To sign up for a digital membership, visit our website at innisfilidealab.ca and click on the digital membership information graphic. This will lead you to an online fillable form. Simply fill in the form and you will receive an email from staff within one business day, from Monday to Friday, with your membership details. You can also call the library at 705-431-7410 and we will be happy to set you up with a digital membership and answer any of your questions. Now, without further ado, let's check out Mango Languages. Make sure you've got your library card ready. Let's start by downloading the app in the Play Store. Mine is on my home screen right at the top in the top left corner, but yours might be somewhere else, so go ahead and open it whenever you're ready. Now that we've opened the Play Store, we're going to search for Mango Languages in the search bar, which is along the top of the screen. It's the first result, so let's click on Install. Once that's done, we'll click Open when it's available. All right, awesome. So let's select Open now that we're ready. Okay, so here's our sign up page. So here we'll find the option for sign up along the bottom of the screen. So let's go ahead and enter our email password and select sign up. All right, so we can go ahead and enter our email and password. So let's do that now. Okay, so now that we've entered our email address and password, we can select sign up. In the future, if you just want to log back in, you can go ahead and select login in the top right corner. Mango Languages, like some other services, asks you to agree to a data consent form, similar to a terms and conditions, which you may have seen when you've signed up for accounts online before. You can read through this carefully and then go ahead and select I agree. Okay, now we get to select a language. You can either pick one from the popular list provided, or you can find a specific language using the search bar along the top of the screen. Let's select Spanish for now. Okay, so now we see that we've been asked to subscribe to Mango, and we're thinking, what's this? I thought this was a free service, what's going on? Never fear, we are able to access Mango for free with our library cards. So first of all, the very first option we have is Find Free Mango. So we're going to want to select the search button right beside it. Now we can go ahead and in the search bar along the top of the screen, we're going to search for Innisfil. Innisfil Public Library is at the very top of this list. Let's click on that. Okay, now we can use our library card number to log in. So let's enter it in the box below that says card number and then click on Access Mango. Amazing, success! Let's select View Unlocked Content along the bottom of the screen. Now we're on our main units page. We can see how each unit is broken down into chapters and how many lessons are in each unit. Before we explore the units more, let's check out this little person icon in the top right corner of our screen. This icon shows us our profile. There's two things here that will be especially useful to us. From here we can see what recent languages we've been learning. If you want to be ambitious and learn more than one language at a time, you'll find them here. From your profile, you can also choose to log out at any time. Don't worry, your progress will still be here when you sign back in. So it's right along the bottom there, the very last option says to log out. Let's click on the X in the top right corner to go back to our units page. Let's select Unit 1, Introductions. Now we can see what each chapter will be about and what to expect. I'm going to click on Chapter 1 and see what that tells me. This is cool. Mango allows us to download lessons for offline use. You just have to click on which lesson you want and it starts to download. This way you can access it whether you have Wi-Fi or not. This is helpful for when you don't want to use your data, but also don't have an internet connection either. Now that we've downloaded our lesson, let's get started by selecting it a second time. We're ready to start learning. Mango gives you a brief overview of what this lesson will contain in regards to conversation and grammar. We can quickly look over both options by tapping on them. Another thing to note is in the top right corner we see a gear icon. These are the course settings. From here we can choose to have a narrator, closed captions, and a quiz timer. As you go along with each lesson, you'll discover how important these options are to you and whether you want them on or off while you learn. Let's tap on Done. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start your first lesson by tapping on Start. You are now ready to begin your exploration and education of a whole new language. While this tutorial shows you how to use Mango Languages on an Android smartphone, you can also access Mango on your tablet or computer. If you're using an iOS or Apple device, you'll need to get the Mango Languages app from the App Store instead of the Play Store. If you're using your computer at home, you can find Mango Languages through our website at innisfilidealab.ca. Thanks for tuning in to our how-to series for digital resources, and look out for more tutorials in the future on our other exciting digital resources. If you're interested in seeing a specific tutorial on one of our databases or resources in our how-to series for digital resources, please feel free to contact us and let us know at 705-431-7410. We hope you enjoy Mango Languages and all the wonderful new cultures and languages it offers. Share which language you want to learn or your experience with this resource in the comments below. Bye for now!